Okay, good morning, Team Alpha. Thanks for joining what's the start of our journey to complete the project, the Campus Health Hub project. So today we're not going to be jumping into any tasks or goals in specific as yet. Instead, we're just going to do some general brainstorming and outlining what we want to achieve for the project itself. Now, no idea is too small or too big at this point. So Brian, Yakin, Thiago, are you all right to get started? Everyone all good?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So before we dive into it, let's just confirm what our roles will be exactly. So we'll know who will be based on what part of the different projects. So everyone's input is key, and let's get started. So I'll be your Scrum Master. I'll mostly deal with guiding through the process and making sure we all stay on track with what we have to do in terms of obstacles and just issues in general. Brian will have you as our developer, the core developer of the team. You'll be responsible for bringing all the ideas we have to life. Yakin will put you down as the product owner. You'll ensure that the plan meets the needs of the users and align with the vision that we come up with. And Thiago, you'll be our key stakeholder. You'll keep us connected with the campus community and the expectations that they want for the project. So you'll be the voice back and forth between us and what the community wants. How does everyone feel about these roles? Everyone all good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, great. So the broad vision we have is essentially a one-stop online space for our health and wellness. That'll be like the goal we'll be aiming for. So think about appointment scheduling and mental health support. That's the general area we'll be looking at. But before we dive deep, let's just shape our understanding of what we'll truly need for the project. So let's start with some brainstorming, like the kinds of features, the users, the student, staff, faculty, what they would need from such a problem. So anyone has any ideas?
Well, as the product owner, I think we should consider our users deeply and think about, for instance, why would a user use this platform for like a health appointment? We need to think about
Mhm.
what kind of mental health resources they would need and what can help them the best.
Yes, good. For me, I'll be the bridge between the university and our campus health hub, and I'll make sure that we are aligned with the university policies and resources, and they are curious how we can make the our project to integrate with their existing tools.
Mhm.
Technically speaking, I need to know what systems we currently have so that we can integrate it with. Also, it's important to focus on making things easy to use. How can we make complex health information easy for people to understand?
Yeah, I say you all have some great points. Our first step definitely should be gathering this crucial information. So, Joaquin, maybe you could start by drafting just potential user stories based on what we have so far, without like locking them down exactly to just like the exact stories we'll use. Just get a broad set of stories that we can work with. Just get a feel for what users might need, and then we'll move from there.
Okay. Well, I'll start by outlining some of the broad user stories that we'll need to accomplish throughout this project. And, keeping in mind, we'll need to think about what the user needs, some of the challenges they'll be facing using this program, and similar aspects.
Meanwhile, I can look into whether our ideas are technically feasible given our resources and time. I can also begin considering the platform's architecture, but let's keep that at high level for now.
I'll begin engaging with the community, and it's important to see exactly where we are, and I want to understand the challenges the from the campus and see if we can go in the right direction.
Yeah, that's all great. Let's use the next week to just explore the different information that we just talked about. Yakin, you'll go more into the stories. Brian, you'll look more in depth into those different technical aspects. And Tiago, you'll go back and forth with the community to see exactly what they need. At the next meeting, we'll share what we all found and we'll start to more hone in on the project and the stories that we'll use for the development.
Okay, well, I'll create a template for capturing some of these insights from our discussions and research, and this will help us to structure our findings better.
Mhm.
And I'll reach out to the IT department to understand our current systems better. Maybe there's existing work we can build on.
We will schedule some interviews with your potential users, and we try to find out what the wellness mean to them.
Yeah, excellent. That's all great. That sounds great. It sounds like we're on track. I think that's a good start to the project. We definitely have some solid groundwork for the platform that we'll start on. Let's just keep the lines of communications open and we'll just start to gather additional information. As for communication, I think I'll create a WhatsApp group and that'll be our core platform for communicating with each other. We'll share updates and so through that. Additionally, I'll make a Word document using the Word Online that we can use to start documenting all the processes. So once Jochen has the user stories, he can put those all in there and then we'll just block it out from there. Similarly, I'll create the Jira project and we can start, when it's time, we'll start putting stuff into the backlog and such. So I definitely think that's a good start for the project today. Let's continue at this pace. And I thank all of you for coming to the meeting today. Um, I think the meeting went along well, and I hope to see you all again at the next one. So have a great day, guys. Bye.
You too.
Thank you. Have a good day.